My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate in 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Salut les gens, c'est Troxy, on se retrouve pour le nouvel épisode d'Elle Noire. Donc là on est sur une nouvelle affaire et comme vous avez pu le voir, le site de l'enseignant se trouve juste à côté du commissariat. Donc on va se dépêcher, on va se dépêcher de y aller. C'est parti. Est-ce qu'on a une voiture? Ouais, c'est bon, on va prendre celle-ci. Je pense qu'on peut se dépêcher. Putain, il faut quoi là? Oh putain, mais qu'est-ce qu'il est lent, c'est pas possible. Je perds du temps à cause de lui. Oh putain quoi.
Take it easy.
Super, la voiture est déjà endommagée. Je pense que c'est pas grave. Bon, on va passer par les escaliers, ça va être beaucoup plus simple. Enfin, simple. Cache-toi.
Can we try to spare the general population, please?
Putain, ce que je vais aller. Putain, je suis passé puissant aussi.
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anybody. You do that for me?
Oui. Putain, si je le fais.
Are you blind?
Du temps, mais.
Full of advice, aren't you?
Allez, on y est presque là. Vas-y, allez, allez. Allez. Putain. Fais chier. C'est pas grave. On va passer par là, mais ils sont pas très cascadeurs.
Stop just ahead.
Pas de soucis.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McCaffrey. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Is anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stop stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Ben on va aller parler à l'autre là.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's
Oh la
okay.
gueule.
I prefer to use my maiden
Harry Potter.
name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a
Harry
bit
Potter,
on the
tu te dépêches.
serious.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast.
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Ok.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Son petit sourire là.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel
T'es
like an old
complètement
lady.
sonné ma pauvre vieille là.
And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Ok, Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Vérité.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Oh putain, je me suis trompé. Bon, on va aller voir en bas ce qui se passe. Il faut passer par où? Hop, le chemin il doit être par ici.
Let's go see the coroner.
Ouais, par là. Allez, accélère un petit peu. Qu'est-ce qu'ils sont lents les persos, c'est incroyable. Alors, le médecin légiste. Voilà. Bonjour monsieur.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the
D'accord,
best
bon, on
part.
va les voir. Oh, une petite culotte. Complètement déchiquetée.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
Je suis en train de jouer avec
Stuffed
les
in the young
culottes.
lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Ok. Et enfin, c'est quoi? Oula. D'accord, 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 d'accord. Ok. Ok, 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 ok. Ok, lettre de la mer.
She's a long way from home.
D'accord. Ok. Ici, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Voilà, plaque d'immatriculation. Ok, bon, ça te donne rien. On va aller voir dans la voiture. Oula.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Ok. Alors,
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, the head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
D'accord.
Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these men to dead.
Ok.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might
Donc
not be
là,
telling
on a
us the
tous
whole
les
story.
indices, on va aller reparler à Madame Machin. Allez. Qui est toujours là-bas, évidemment. Alors, passagère blessée.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Moi je mettrais mensonge.
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, sunshine.
Est-ce que la lettre, ça va être une preuve?
I didn't think so. You should be more careful. Behind the glitz, this can be a very rough old
Je
town.
me suis gouré, putain quel con. Ça devait être doute.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Ouais, regarde, d'ailleurs, j'ai utilisé l'intuition. Parce que bon. Ça va être mieux doute y mettre aussi.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff.
Ouais.
Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
D'accord. Bon,
Mrs.
2 sur 4
McAfee,
correct,
I
c'est pas
think it would be in
terrible.
everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the
Okay.
receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics. You're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's
Oh,
nice
mais
of
tu
you
vas
to
te
be
calmer, oui.
I think we're good here. Let's see what we can
Ok,
shake out of
voyons
the
pour
kid.
cette voiture-là, ça va être sympa. Hôpital central.
The car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Oh putain le con. Agent ATR. Oh merde. Oh le con. Ah putain c'est pas vrai. Bon c'est pas grave, on reprend là mais bon. Oh putain mais ça commence bien si je tue hein. Donc là il faut pas que j'accélère trop.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Bien tout doucement.
11K Roger, en route.
Ça m'apprendra à y aller. Ça m'apprendra à y aller quand même pour moi. Mais chaud. Alors après à gauche.
Careful!
L'hôpital central qui est juste ici. Juste à côté du centre de police donc. Enfin derrière. Hospital. Bonjour madame.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes.
She's in the room, right behind you, detective.
Ok. Ça c'est du fauteuil roulant.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica? Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose.
Ok, bon là on va aller la voir.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimmy.
Ouais,
I don't
mais
think
je sais
this
pas
is anything.
Ok.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Alors, témoignage sur l'accident.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Ok. Bah, un petit doute hein, quand même.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor. I'm not sure I can answer any more questions.
Putain, je me suis gouré, chier. Quel con.
You need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me. Moi je mettrais mensonge et là je mettrais la lettre.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
Lettre de la mère.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with
Ça doit
Junie
être bon,
to
ça, à
this
mon avis.
strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my
J'ai mal au
nerves,
dos,
and then I
c'est
felt
assez chiant.
faint. I think I must have passed out.
Ok, ça c'était bon, oui, lien avec Bishop.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Oh la gueule qu'elle tient. Moi je mettrais un doute.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Ok, ouais, c'était bon. Preuve de viol.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Bah si, forcément. Putain, on va voir le carnet. Moi je vais m'y mettre mensonge et sous-vêtements.
God damn it, tell the
Calme-toi,
truth,
c'est-
Jessica.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place
Putain,
is.
je suis con.
I barely know this city.
Moi je vais mettre ça, mais...
I think you should leave now. You're
Ouais,
being
c'est possible.
horrible to me.
Putain, je suis trop nul.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some
Oh
help,
putain,
just get in touch,
oh
okay?
putain, le con, à mon avis ça devait être doute.
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Oh putain.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should
Ouais,
follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Ok, c'est parti.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
On va la suivre, on va voir où est-ce qu'elle va. Pour ça, faut que j'aille lentement. Là, c'est presque trop long, c'est chiant. Oh putain.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
C'est la première. On doit être à 20 minutes de vidéo, merde. Ça va,
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
c'est supposed to stop.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Il est où le café aussi? Le suspect vous a échappé. Putain, c'est quoi ce bordel? Attends, Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce merdier? Entre dans le café sans être vu. Faut faire quoi?
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Putain, mais je comprends rien là. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce bordel? Ça va me gonfler, ça va me gonfler. Allez, qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire?
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Putain, mais oui, je suis con. Ça y est, j'ai compris. Putain, pour cette séquence... Pour passer cette séquence d'action et reprendre l'enquête. Non. Non, non, je vais réessayer, je vais retenter cette action. Ça risque d'être très long. Mais... allez. Okay.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Waitress, can I get another spoon?
Vas-y, dégage, dégage, allez. Trouver une table avec un journal. Ok. Ça y est, j'ai réussi.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want.
Quoi, on est en train d'essayer d'écouter ce qu'elle dit.
Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
Ok.
Sure, I got the film.
ici. On va attendre qu'elle parte. Voilà. Donc là, on va enquêter à l'appartement. 25 secondes, appartement des choses.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping up Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's...
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving. What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
Goddamn maniac!
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Christ alive!
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Yuli. Oh, ça va, c'est pas très long. Là, tac, tac, toujours tout droit, toujours tout droit, toujours tout droit, ouais, ok. Ok.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
Ok. You. C'est parti. Allez, rentre.
Stop here. They're making a break for it on foot.
C'est quoi en plus? Pousser favoris celui-là.
Throw out the gun.
C'est que putain qui accélère. Oh. Ouais, pas grave.
Let's see if I can't put one right between you.
Ok. peu galéré quand même. Le tableau qui est complètement bugué. N'importe quoi. Enfin bon. Ça fait un autre délit de résolu, hein, pendant qu'on y est. Ok, putain. On va faire plus rapide. Voilà, tu conduis.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Ça va être beaucoup plus simple parce que j'en ai un peu arrêté de conduire depuis tout à l'heure.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his brother.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch.
On va arriver directement à un appartement, ça va être beaucoup plus simple. Là, petit chargement, ouf, ça va. Parce qu'on a résidence de merde, ça. Allez, cours. Courons.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
D'accord, il est où l'ascenseur? Oui, il est là. Et une fois que j'ai pris l'ascenseur, à gauche. Ok, tu dépêches-toi Bukowski.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Allez, à gauche, il m'a dit après le monsieur. À gauche, appartement 803. C'est là. Mais c'est magnifique ça.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please,
Oh,
come in,
c'est un petit coup de
officers.
bordel.
I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Donc je regarde juste ça 2 minutes. Alors voilà les gens, juste une petite interruption, il y avait ma mère. Voilà, et je pense même qu'on va s'arrêter là pour cette première partie de cette affaire là. On a quand même bien avancé. Et on va se retrouver pour un nouvel épisode où je pense qu'il restera 20 minutes après dans l'autre épisode. Donc voilà, on va se dire à plus tout le monde et on se revoit pour le prochain épisode. À plus tout le monde.